Welcome back, guys, to Tales of Vesperia, where with Act 3 beginning, loads of sub-events awaited us. And with 1.4 million gold in pocket, we went out to spend it, first going to the Umandru Hot Springs, where first a session for 300k, and then another session for another 600,000, left Raven with a sight that he really thinks will probably be worth the money. Meanwhile, over in Capitorim, we found out that the orphanage there was actually funded by Jaeger all along, and without him, they are getting no money, so another 500,000 went over to them, provided by the Empire with a loan from us. Now with even more sub-events out there, we continue on. Maybe it's round here. There we go. Events. Ho-hum, it's Sicily! That's Professor Sicily, isn't it? Well, yeah, it is. We sure do run into him a lot. You don't suppose he's following us around and then going where he knows we'll be? I wonder, should we say hello? Hello, ma'am. What are you aiming for? Me? Oh, well, I guess I might as well. Buongiorno! How you doing? Oh, it's you. Buongiorno. Ho hum. You seem pretty down the dumps. What's the matter? Ah, di recente. If I pronounce that at all correctly. I just don't feel like doing much at all. Is that so? I guess we all get a little bum sometimes. Hey, Mr. Sicily? Aren't you a really great engineer, Mr. Sicily? You can make weapons and stuff, right? See? Then make a really awesome weapon for us. A weapon, you say? No, I'm just not too interested. Oh, I see. Too bad. So it's true that you really have to be interested in something to work on it. Hey, Babino, your haircut. It's very interessant. Huh? My haircut? Really? Ah, I just thought of something magnifico. Huh? Babino, your haircut, it gave me a hint. Grazie, grazie mille. I must go get some parts. Ciao, amici. Until we meet again, arrivederci. And there he goes. What a weird guy. I feel like we'll be seeing him again soon enough. In fact, we will. So at this point in time, now that we've done that, we have to fight some battles before he can reappear. So, knowing that, where can we find some cockatrices? Because we need cockatrice claws, right? If we go fight for our 10 battles by finding ourselves some cockatrices, that would make a lot of sense, right? It's got to be a bird type, right? Is there one literally called a cockatrice, or do I... Switch info, yeah, we go. Which one's dropping a cockatrice claw? This is where one of them isn't it. Cockatrice claw, cockatrice claw. Maybe I haven't ever seen a cockatrice claw. I don't know. Where's cockatrice claw? Maybe it's not bird type Pokemon. Oh no! What monster drops a cockatrice claw? Green Menace Claw's not what I'm looking for. Uh-oh. I'm pretty sure I've earned I'm pretty sure I've had a cockatrice claw. I very much owned some cockatrice claws in the past. Where did I get them? It's looking like I never have. What? Maybe I haven't. Interesting. Well, I guess I fight my 10 battles then. Let's fight them on some low-level enemies. So bash them down in like 2 seconds time. This is going to be quite fast here. We actually learned a skill. I think as well, while we go through it, we might actually learn a ton of skills. And we can get some cooking done. We've got a no mercy skip for doing that. 2 battles.
This looks easy. I guess I'll go easy.
Never go easy. Kill them as fast as possible. Right, we learned overlevel bonus there, and I still forgot to cook. This is perfect time to try and get cooking levels. Alright, you learnt the Kylan 2A, so let's quickly switch that on. Crimson Phoenix there, learn Reflect. Don't put the enemies that side of me, put them this side of me. And also, we lost the No Mercy skip.
We should really enjoy these little times together.
Which is interesting.
I gotta try and keep up. There's no way we're gonna lose.
Right, let's cook this time. Some basilisk scales. That's 3 battles. Count it with me now, guys. 4 battles. I'd say they had a bit more HP. How can you still fail at doing this? 4 battles. Cross counter learn though. Luckily we still got weapons being learned, so that's fine too. It's got to be separate battles as well, so linking counters I don't think is going to help me. 5 battles. Oh, back attack. 4. Indeed.
Cowards.
Cowards? Aren't we beating up on small enemies? Who's the cowards here?
This? No, this isn't scary.
Your legs are shaking.
Who's the coward here? 6 battles.
Watch my back.
The amazing thing is, by beating these fights fast, you can actually just generally grind up quite a nice amount of skill points anyway.
Is a secret.
Come on, Raven.
Stronger and
Well, that's a lot of stuff. Learn SS bonus Gale. I'd say that's one of the fails we've been having, is I actually haven't been battling enough to keep up with all the skills I've been getting. Like, here's a Rune Blade. We haven't got Spirits 2, Magic 2, or Resist 2. There's loads of gear that we have, but haven't been learning the stuff from. It's kind of a little bit unreal. 7 battles.
Oh, brilliant angels. So is that okay?
Beautiful.
Keep cooking salad there, Raven. You could learn us another, like, recipe. That'd be great, too. 2 more to go.
I have been trained by knights. I won't lose.
Cool.
Sign of victory.
Our dog just
Okay.
tore through them. Sashimi's been learned.
Good job.
Right, sashimi has been learned, which now means that Carol has to cook the sashimi, I'm pretty sure. So let's change that on the shortcut menu too. Salad becomes sashimi. Carol, you've got yourself a cooking job now. Sashimi, a delicacy considered raw, very fresh, thinly sliced seafood. Increases defense. That's what we're after. Another bonus.
Man, could you be any weaker?
Don't get cocky. Wonderful.
At least the rune blade looks pretty cool. I think Yuri looks pretty dashing in this costume. Right, what do we do next? Minestrone soup? One day you'll make whatever's next on that, Estelle. We've been trying for God knows how long. Alright, that's all the battles. But 1 for luck. Whenever I've got a quota like that, and I don't get a prompt saying, you've done a thing, right?
Repeat.
I always feel doing it one more time for luck is a good idea. Just to make sure. Right. So now we're looking for someone else in here. Someone weird looking. Buongiorno! Just as I thought, we meet again. Haha, it looks like he's cheered up a bit. Yeah, maybe he has. It looks like he's got something with him. Guarda, have a look at this, it's my masterpiece. I am Karalow X, Jarnk, and I am Professor Sicily's helper, Jarnk. What the? It looks just like Carol. Pretty cool there. Pretty cool her, Jarnk. Is this a Blastia? It looks like a toy. A toy? You take that back! Professor Sicily, say something, please, Jarnk! Well, see, you're pretty much just a toy. Big shock, Jarnk! Indelita, I was thinking that I might give this toy to you, my kind amici. But bigger shock! He's fully autonomous, right? I just can't feel the same way about him as I do with the other Blastia. So that can happen to even you, Rita. I'm sorry, I don't want him! I mean, well, maybe. No, I'm sorry, I can't. I can't take him. Shock! Impossible! Poor little Carol designed robot. He ran away. You don't think we should go after him? My Michi, you all are very unique people. He's not paying attention. I think you got us beat in the uniqueness category. Uncanny, you have a dog. Senior dog, do you fight too? Woof. You don't care about me anymore? Big shock. Junk. Come on, we should follow him. Chikosa? Follow who? Karalow X. Oh yes, CC, I see. I'll stay here and relax. In the rain. Let's go. Yeah. Let's go speak to Karalow X. Poor Karalow X. Hey. What do you want, Junk? I'm not lonely or anything, Junk. You know, I think you're really cool. That's obvious, Junk. Why are you saying such obvious things, Junk? I'm shocked at how obvious that is, Junk. I was thinking maybe we could be friends. If you insist, I suppose I could make you my henchman, Junk. I want to be your friend, not your henchman. Anyway, let's go back to Professor Sicily, okay? Okay, Junk. Hi, you have returned. Professor Sicily, I've decided, Junk. I'm going to go with these people, Junk. This boy begged me until I agreed, Junk. I didn't want to make him cry, Junk. That's not how I remember it. Oh, really? Excellent day. Then, the buona fortuna. Work hard. You can come back anytime, eh? Professor Sicily. Well, he is yours now. Feel free to give him a new name if you like. Huh? Nothing springs to mind. He was originally named Karalow X and he looks just like Carol. How about calling him Karalow X? Alright, it's decided. Just like that. Nice to meet you, Karalow X. Okay, Junk. From now on, I'll be Karalow X, Junk. Welcome to the party, Karalow X. You can stay in Carol's bag, okay? Why, Junk? I can walk by myself. Pretty please, with cherries on top. Wow. Okay, Junk. Finally some peace and quiet. Okay, let's go now. I'm just going to point out, that robot is going to get trashed. It's in Carol's bag. Karol uses the bag to hit things with. That robot, well, at least his bag's heavier now. Maybe it can swing the mace at the same time. I don't know. But now we need to make it nighttime. Question is it nighttime currently? Because there's another event that takes place here. And it's just rainy, it's just overcast. So we need to head out. Maybe, use a mat. Let's use a mat and sleep outside. Change the weather again. Jarink. It's not night just yet. Alright, simple. I don't have a mat. I only have bigger tents. Oh. I'll just use a simple tent then. Well, will that change the time? It did not change the time. It changed the weather. We need it to be nighttime. There's supposed to be a sub-event here. The most important thing living as a human being is trust. One cannot leave important work nor precious monies to people who cannot be trusted. Maybe I'll stay at the inn then and see if that will change the time. Except the inn costs money. Money that I do not have. Be nice if some of these side quests give me some money. Oh, I got some extra money from fighting, so that's cool. I'll take it. Maybe. Now, I do wonder if I'm supposed to be sleeping outside to get that to happen. Doesn't look like nighttime still, does it? Right, let's go back out again. Actually, if I'm at the shop then, let's buy some mats, because they're a bit cheaper. That would be a clever thing to do. Use them to kind of get us what we need there. Maybe save again, just in case things aren't going exactly right. This is part of the game at this point, isn't it? Navigating sub-event triggers. Trying to figure out exactly what happens. When. But I need to be nighttime. Do I have to fight an enemy before I can use the mat again? Maybe sleeping at the inn there will be fine anyway. Technically, we've moved to a completely different region after all. Nighttime, please. There we go. That's what we were looking for. In we go. Did you hear that voice? Sounds like a kid's voice to me. What would a child be doing in a place like this? Oh, you poor thing. There. Someone abandoned a baby behind the blast here? Hey, let me see it for a second. Stop crying, you. You can't just expect it to stop crying if you ask. Wow, Rita, you've really got a mother's touch. What's that supposed to mean? Hey, do you think this child was abandoned by its parents? If so, we should probably take it to the Knights to take care of. But it's so late to be doing that. We might as well wait until the morning. We can look after this little one until then. I'll pass. Why? I'm really sorry, but I'm not too good with children so young that they can't even understand me. I'll have to bow on this one too. It's so small, I'm afraid of breaking it. You really think I look like I'd make a good babysitter? Well, I think... whatever, you all are useless. But I hadn't even said anything yet. Let's go, Estelle. Oh, alright. Not this again. Why does he always stop crying when you hold it, Rita? I don't know. Why are you crying all of a sudden? Maybe it's hungry. Maybe we should give it a banana? Rita, no. Shh, shut up, Carol. Huh, who's there? Rita, this baby is still too young to eat bananas. Maybe if we gave it some milk or something else? Who would have thought he would just pee like that all of a sudden? I'm gonna go see if I can find something to use as a diaper. Somebody's all smiles now that you drank his Whittle milk. Isn't that right? There's a good boy. That's a good boy. I was really surprised to see that he was a boy. You're blushing, Estelle. Huh? Just kidding. He's sleeping so soundly. Oh, it's way past my bedtime too. And yet you've been awake for hours taking care of him. Well, I can't just leave him alone. You know, I wonder where Yuri and the rest ran off to. Yeah. Don't you think the two of us look like a mum and dad? A happy little couple? Huh? What are you talking about? If we don't end up finding his mother, we should adopt him and raise him together. You're crazy, Estelle. Kid, don't you go forgetting us once the morning comes. So they're all trying to watch and see how this is going, eh? Oh, my little angel. Thank you so much. I looked away for a second and someone carried him away. What the hell? I just dropped my baby in the middle of the street. What? You should really be more careful. Well, thank goodness we found him. Too bad we didn't get to take care of him for a little bit longer. You're joking, right? He really started to take a liking to you, Rita. He was just being a normal baby. He didn't take a liking to me. They say that babies can instinctively tell when someone's a good person. A good person? Rita, you're a good person. You're a good person, Rita! Rita's a good person. We all know that to be true now. That's a bit random, wasn't it? I think that's all we can do here for now. The baby is saved and reunited. I've actually heard of many stories where someone does that. As in, forgets their baby in some weird place. Because there's that whole, you've had a baby, you're up at all times just taking care of the baby. Your brain is not running on the right amount of like sleep and fuel. And people just, I've heard many times that this is why people sometimes like misplace their child. You'd expect them not to, but it can happen because, let's put it this way, parenthood makes people kind of fraught. He says not actually having experienced it himself. Just having a new cat was bad enough. Right then, to Dahngrest next. We've got a fair few things to do here. We've already done one of which. But now we're going to take on some guild jobs. So we got, I think, 3 guild jobs to undertake, plus a trip to somewhere else. So stand by for that. I do wonder if I should make some more trips to do some more waitering. I need some money. Give me some money. Once you get rich, it's 2 seconds that you can end up poor again. Suddenly you're stuck with a different baby. What, Carol? Hey, you didn't cry. Didn't Camuano out on us. It's all good. Doing well. That's good to hear. Kind of think of it, I ended up getting this key from those Bloodline guys, but I don't have any use for it. You can have it. Apparently, it's the key to the lower level of Ghasfarost. So we've got the Ghasfarost basement key. The spare key to enter the basement of Ghasfarost, Barbos holds the master key. So with that, we can enter the lower section. So let's go there straight away. Question. I had a skit that basically said I destroyed an enemy. And now I can't get the skit's not appearing again. So do I have to do it again? Or have I lost that skit until a future point? God, where's that gone? It was there like 2 seconds ago. When we were doing the 10, it was there. Hopefully it'll just reappear when I'm not busy moving from area to area so fast. When we're just playing the game normally again. Alright, let's pop down at Ghasfarost. I'm guessing I could just walk up to it after all. Let's see what's there. After all, getting into the basement isn't that hard to do, is it? So I'm guessing I press here. There's a keyhole in this lever. Kind of think of it. Didn't we get a key a while back? Like 2 seconds ago, yeah. Oh, this looks like it might move if you use the sorcerer's ring on it. So that's why it didn't work in the first place then. So we reached the bottom floors. Ah, so this is what they were keeping in the lower levels. What is all this? That Blastia network that Alexei was trying to create. This is all equipment that was to be used for that. This is... Yes, it seems that Barbos set up Ghasfarost as one of the nodes in the network. So Alexei was behind what Bubbles was doing after all. With Zelda at the center of the network and other nodes at Ghasfarost, the capital, Capua, Helur, Heliord, and Aspio, this network siphoned air from Blastia all over the world to Zeld, giving him all that power. Air should be used so people can live happily, but he wanted to use it for his own personal gain. And that's what caused this teensy little global catastrophe we're dealing with. I can't forgive what he did, but I can't help feeling a little sorry for him. There's no need to feel sorry for him. It's because of Alexei's evil deeds that our world is in such trouble right now. There's no use arguing about someone who's already dead. What's important is that fight to protect what's important to us now. I couldn't have said it better myself, Carol. That was nothing. What the? This is... What's up, Rita? This is what Alexei was using. It's the fake Dahngrest. How did it get here? Wasn't this destroyed in the Fortress Shrine of Zeld? Maybe they made multiple copies. That would make sense. Each of the copies is a control key for the Blastia in its node of the network. Then the Blastia here is also... Yes, I thought it was strange. I never saw how Barbos could control this tower's Blastia as immense as it is with that crude imitation he had. But if they had this one that Alexei made, I can believe it. Is it okay if we take that? It would cause the air supply to stop working and make the tower stop functioning, but that's all right? Sure, no problem at all. Take it, would you, lad? Take this? So we're going to use the power that released the Adaphagos to go and defeat it. I love the way that sounds. Alright, let's go. And so we got the false Dahngrest, created in the course of duplicating the original Dahngrest. The core was lost, but the blade is still sharp. Thank you, good marble as well, for your 15 months, your Twitch Prime sub. Thank you very much. Right, we also got a limit bottle down the bottom, but I think that's all we can get to. Aside from the fake Dahngrest, I don't think we can get anything working or going. Let's check it out. Fake Dahngrest. False Dahngrest. It has Bastion as a skill. Changes Crushing Eagle to Guardian Field. Can be learned if used repeatedly. We've already learned that. So therefore, it's a really strong physical attack sword, but we don't need to learn anything on it. which is almost really, really disappointing. Oh well. Let's get going. So it's back to Dahngrest we go. That's the first of our little explorations there, but there are 3 jobs to take with that same bartender. They're all going to be popping in and out and across the world ASAP. But you'll be glad to know that after these, we're moving on. I like to give you guys a glimpse of hope for the future. Alright, and Dahngrest it is. No one seems to worry about Captain Schwan running through and all that. What are you saying, Sam? Because the glimpse of hope for the future. There are people that prefer story to sub-events. They don't want to see everything. They just want to see what's happening. We have to keep that in mind. But then, I try to cater to all, don't we? We try to cater to all. Right then, drunk lady. Out my way. Good luck to you. Brave Vesperia, was it? There's someone here that I should be speaking to. No, because I've not gone to the right place. I want to speak to a guy called you. Where's you? No, I'm not helping in the restaurant anymore. Oh no. I can't remember what you looks like. Damn it. What does you look like? Is he at the inn? Where's you? Where are you? Tell me where you are. I'm gonna go check out the center over here. Hey, you don't think the wall's gonna be destroyed or anything, do you? Nah, it's fine. Have we got this right here now? Where's you? How's the Bunny Guild status doing? Hey there, I've got lots of new recruits thanks to you. As promised, here's your reward. We got full frame glasses. That's what we need. Glasses to make us look intelligent. Go on and collect more tiles. I'm counting on you. Okay, well, no more. I guess we've got to come in and out to get stuff going. Oh no, where's you? Does anyone know where you are? I'm not even trying to make a joke now. Well, at least we got some glasses, I guess. This is the awkwardest thing to ask ever. Oh no! Where's you? You're not you. You was a guy. You was a guy that was back in Mantake. But he's obviously not there now, right? Oh. Which one of these guys is you? You're not you. You're you! Oh, you! You're that kid from last time. Many thanks for your help back then. Hey, we should be thanking you for giving us the job. Actually, you've come at a perfect time. I have a favour I'd like to ask. I found you! What is it? My friend Novice, the one to whom you delivered that book, is looking for people to do a job. Would you mind going and hearing what he has to say? Well, hold on. Can we take a job without asking the union first? The union doesn't keep other guilds from doing their own work. The union system for getting jobs is just to help out guilds that couldn't get work on their own. So we just moved up as a guild. Exactly. In this way, there's no finder's fee, so we get all the money ourselves. Huh. Alright, we'll go talk to your friend and decide whether or not to take the job. Thank you. You. He's most likely in Torm Harbour right now. Please go there, and this is what he has to say. Right, found him. He's on the bridge. There you go. Yes, endless jokes as Dragons gets gifted a sub by Alclaw. Thank you very much. Okay, small bit of confusion here. I knew it was going to be a different character model than the other character models, that's for sure. But apart from that, I can still mess it up as much as I want, right? You. Novice? You Novice? A fiery soul into a sea of flames. It's you! No, it's not. It's Novice. Hello there. I apologise for not staying in touch. Why would you? All we did was deliver a package. Ah, that's a good point. We heard from you that there's something you'd like to have done, or we heard from you that... Really? Oh, I would be so grateful. Thank goodness we're friends, right? I've actually heard your guild mentioned here and there recently. I thought you could probably find the answer I seek. So you want to hire Brave Vesperia? Yeah, that's right. I'd actually like you to go gather information about a certain something. Gather information? Sounds like another job that just keeps going and going. Well, I try to do it myself, and I've also asked whatever guilds would help. So far, though, there haven't been any promising leads. However, I cannot afford to be dissuaded. I must obtain what I seek at any cost. This sounds pretty serious. Yes, for me, it's a matter of great importance. Great importance, huh? So, what is it you're looking for? An ore of the metal known as Everlight. But that's... The girl who asked for our help back in Dahngrest, her necklace was made of Everlight. She did say something about her dad digging up in a mine somewhere. Really? Yes, we might be able to get more information if we ask her a few questions. Splendid. You will of course be paid well for useful information. Allow me to explain. You really need this Everlight. What are you going to use it for? A dream I would give my life for. A dream you'd give your life for? Sorry, I shouldn't bore you with personal matters. Will you do this for me? I will accept the job. Well, guess we better see if we can't get this thing done. Oh, really? We couldn't possibly refuse to help with something that's so important to you. We accept this task in the name of the brightest star in the night sky, Brave Vesperia. Thank you. I'm counting on you. I'll be waiting here in this town for a while in case you find some good news. Right, back we go then. And by the way, to respond to the chat about a personal hell that's when there is one more sub-event / place to go after Dahngrest. Just Dahngrest is the mainstay of it, and the others I can choose my end. This is the important stuff. Don't worry, there is one more thing after as well. A minigame, in fact. But now you're making me spoil what's coming. Right. Pretty sure the lady would be in the inn, because that's where we met her before. Do you think Rihanna is still at the inn? Well, let's just go inside and take a look. Hey, I don't want to see your old teacher. You can wait here if you want. Okay. Oh, shoot. Thanks again for what you did for me. It was nothing. It was a lot of work, actually. I was trying to be polite. Aggressive bark. Actually, there's something we want to ask you. I'd be happy to help if I can. That necklace you asked us to find was made of Everlight, right? Yes. You said your father mined the ore for the necklace and made it himself, right? Do you know where he got the ore from? I read in his diary a while back that it came from a mountain in western Desert. Mount Temsa? Yes, that name sounds right. He wrote that he went up to the mountain after spending the night in a Critian village there. Do you know when this was? Before my parents got married, so over 20 years ago. 20 years ago. How long ago, huh? There's no telling if there's any Everlight left there anymore. I'm afraid I don't know anything more than that. That's plenty, thanks. Mount Temsa it is then. Hey, did you find anything out? She said it was 20 years ago on Mount Temsa. 20 years ago? Ah, what was? That area's been a wasteland ever since the Great War. But rocks are rocks. War shouldn't really affect things like that. Judy, weren't you born there? Did you ever hear anything about this? Well, I was really little when I lived there. I never heard anyone talking about Everlight. Huh, okay. Wouldn't it be faster just to go and see if we can get any ourselves? Yeah, you're right. Let's take a trip to Mount Temsa. So yeah, another sub-event to go for. And I think the fastest way out of town is going this way. Map-wise, we should be looking straight down. The Adaphagos' tentacles always in the sky. It's a really nice touch, to be honest. It just changed to daytime. Temsa! Any gathering? Let's look at the gather points now. I need the Desert Iron Sands. When you need something, it's never there to be found, right? Never. So he said he stayed at a Critian village. Ooh. Now this looks cool now. So by the sound of it then, I've probably got to reach the halfway point here. Which does mean chunking some holy balls again. Seems Pterobronc hasn't appeared. Pronouncing the P. Pterobronc. Well, I have to fight you.
This looks easy. I guess I'll go easy on them.
How did I activate this thing? Wow, didn't get to combo on that thing there. This guy's still going at me. I'm just gonna normal attack. I don't use my TP. He says while using TP. Estelle! Stop failing. I don't know how. I think I've tried to cook minestrone soup 1 billion times and still haven't got it yet. How? That's kind of unfortunate. Not to just constantly be failing at cooking it as well at this point. Only being 1 star at this point. That's not what we're looking for.
This looks easy.
Don't get careless.
No cool combos for me. Normal attacks will kill most of the guys we want after all. Well, I do definitely not dislike Yuri's new costume, to be honest. If I could pull that down from the front of him, I'd be more satisfied with it. Hey! Miso soup's finally made! We've got Alembic and Blonde Universe learned as Estelle finally did the job. She did it. She did it. Right, back to the shortcuts then. Because now, Paddy has to make the miso soup that is now available for us. Yuri's costume does fit. All I'd want is just to pull down that. That's a Cheagle, right? Can I get you to see me and fight me? Cheagle, buddy! Still got the holy bottle on. Come on, Cheagle me. Right, is the Everlight somewhere around here? He said he stayed at a city like this. I'm expecting some kind of sub-event, to be honest. This is where I've already obtained some Everlight. Let's just press X everywhere just in case it is just a thing like that. Hello, is it me you look for? No, you know me, no, yeah. Damn it. Maybe it's in Bowl's nest? That's what I'm wondering at this point. Hi, Cheagle.
Man, could you be any weaker?
I guess I'll...
We actually haven't fought one of these. It's a Raptor, but I'm pretty sure they're Cheagle type, aren't they? It's more interesting that I actually hadn't got into a battle with them, but they are kind of flying out of the way here a little bit.
The sign of victory.
Doing barely any damage to me. Make some miso soup. Bunny ear wings. We'll take them, I guess. Maybe they're not a Cheagle. I don't know. I've got to go all the way up. Unless a sub-event randomly happens. And if it isn't on the way up, and that's when we've really got to be kind of like wondering about what's going on. Oh, wrong way. Just wondering. Ah! Right here! Right here! Huh? Hey, what's that red thing over there? Is that... Hey, there are a lot of impurities, but this is definitely Everlight Ore. Awesome! Now we just need to tell Nobis and we're done with this job. Hey, shouldn't we bring some back for him since we're here? Sure, I don't see why not. Well, let's do some digging then. Hey, we got it. Here we go. This is a pretty good sized chunk. The Everlight Ore has been obtained. A raw Everlight stone, very difficult to process. Hey, do you all hear something? Uh-oh. Isn't that Pterobronc? What is that? Well, do we fight it? No way, let's get out of here. You heard him.
From behind? Oh, man.
Already killed Pterobronc. Of course I did. He respawned straight away, didn't he? I really need to get some of the super chain stuff on.
Yeah.
If I get the super chain stuff on, we'll be good from there. Miso soup. Well, I'm guessing Pterobronc isn't actually anywhere near up here, by the way. So I could use this to now just get out, even though it wants me to run away at high speed. Right, back to Capitorum then. Sorry, Pterobronc, you're not messing with me anymore. Silly.
Hey, are we really gonna take this with us?
Of course! I mean, it's the job we were given. And you saw how much the client wanted this Everlight.
Yeah, but why was that monster so interested in it?
Baul should be able to outfly him, right, Judith?
Of course. But that's not really the issue here, is it?
No, I just wonder if it's really okay to carry off something that seems so important.
Nobis trusted us to do this job for him. I want to take this back to him. I think it's the right thing to do.
Well, if you put it like that.
Maybe we should just ask the client what he'd like us to do.
Yeah, let's do that.
But that's what would take it to him, though, by doing that. Okay, then. Pterobronc would chase us for it? That sounds an interesting scenario that's playing out there. Alright, Cap. Well, I don't think he's actually going to chase us at all. But to Capua, Thorim. Let's find out what Nobis thinks about the situation, eh? Hi, I brought this thing that gigantic monster was incredibly interested in. You sure you want to hold it? You know, just in case the monster tries and Pterobronc you? Job done, Nob.
Look, we brought you the Everlight.
Hand over the Everlight Ore.
Oh, I never imagined you would deliver it to me directly. Thank you so very much. With this, we can finally revive our guild.
Revive? Did something happen to your guild?
No, it's nothing. Here, take this as a show of my gratitude.
So we acquired 5,000 gold. Hardly much.
Now that I've acquired it, I mustn't waste even a single moment.
You think he'll be all right?
Must really be in a hurry if he's heading out of town on his own.
That voice.
I don't believe it.
Damn, he sure is persistent. Nobis is in trouble. Let's go.
Maybe I should have saved. He got Pterobronc'd. Pterobronc'd!
It looks like the monster got away with the stone.
Hey, are you okay?
After all that searching, now I'll have to start over.
This wound is terrible.
Let's carry him to the inn.
Well, he'll live, but he shouldn't be moved for quite some time.
He's lucky you were here. What a stupid thing to do. I don't care what the reason. Anybody who steps outside a barrier alone is crazy.
I figure this'll make him give up on the Everlight. He's lucky to get off with his life.
I guess we shouldn't have brought the Everlight to him after all. I should have listened to you, Yuri.
Hey, it's his own fault for charging out like that. You got nothing to worry about, Carol.
Yuri.
So we should decide what our guild will do if something like this happens again.
We do need to try and define Brave Vesperia's rules as we gain more experience.
Yeah.
Hey, don't get all down on yourself. We just started as a guild.
Yeah, we'll only get better from here on.
Well, gotta define more what our roles are, what our job is, and not generally getting people killed by accident by giving them the goods that they're not ready to take on. I better buy some more food considering we've been cooking some stuff before we move on, but thank you, Alclaw, for giving another sub to Zycant. Let's get shrimps, onions. Oh, my money's going again. Well, at least he gave me the 5,000 gold before he got bonked. And bonked hard. Well, this quest line is obviously going to lead somewhere because a Giganto is effectively running around and attacking people for a stone. It's one we've beaten before, but of course it just comes back. Is that a gathering point up top of there? It's just a little bit of pool of water. It's back to Dahngrest we go, because yet another job for Brave Vesperia awaits. One of those jobs that we're not good enough to find ourselves. They seem to have a lot more kind of story elements in them than you would really think, to be fair. This time round, we're heading to the bar. We're talking to the waiter. He's going to tell us what to do. He is the contact here in Dahngrest, after all. I hate this place. Go away, Tavern Sagittarius. I won't ever see you again. Well now, if it isn't the Brave Yes, it's the Brave Pizzeria. I love that place. Sounds great. It's Brave Vesperia. You're gonna have to forgive me. Never been very good with names. Yeah, for more work. Yeah, sure. Pizza making? So you up for it, huh? Well, let's see you. Alright, there is that one thing. Something the matter? Nah, it's just that this one's come as a direct request from the union itself. Does that mean it's a tough job? Not necessarily. More likely that the client isn't too familiar with the way the union and the guilds work. I wish to be put in contact with a certain guild, Mimula. Why did the union pass this job to you? This person approached the union directly about getting a hold of this guild they mention here. And the union isn't a matchmaking service for guilds and their potential clients. Then why is the job being posted here? Because we're in the business of lending a hand to the newer guilds that can't find work on their own yet. Ah, so that's what's up. Well, what do you think? Should we take the job? What do you mean by certain guild? Something only the guild that takes the job gets to know, I'm afraid. The reward is 6,000 gold. We take it? I can earn that waiting here for one round of Estelle as well. I think the economy is a bit whack. The client for this job isn't exactly nearby. Are you up to it? Where are they? The imperial capital of Zaphius. That means this Mimula isn't somebody you know, is it, Yuri? No, not a name I've heard before. Maybe a more recent arrival? We might as well have a look. With Barrel's help, it's just a short flight away. Woof! Alright, let's go. Off we go then. With our Brave Pizzeria. Making pizzas across the world. Tales of Pizzeria sounds like it could actually be a game though. I mean, you could technically call Overcooked that at some point. Maybe. Alright, off we go then. This is going to be the easiest way for me to get out of the place. Zaphius bound we are. Do-do. So a new arrival then. We should be able to make it straight over there. I need to do some more battles, get some level ups. Of course we will when we actually go and start doing the storyline progress again, won't you? But I feel that's why I'm missing out on here. Lower core? All works, all works. Actually, it'd probably be easier for me to head in from the main entrance, to be fair. Hi, guys. Because the first person I need to speak to is supposedly LeBlanc. Who is right here? That's interesting. You there. It's curtains for... Oh, wait. We're in the middle of carrying out a secret, I say, secret mission. Adicor, our investigations of anti-imperial activity are strictly confidential. You might want to reacquaint your boys here with the meaning of the word secret. Idiots! Beg your pardon, sir. Apologies, sir. What did I do to deserve this? As you can see, I've got no time for small talk with the likes of you. What's the deal? Those extremists causing problems for you again? Yes, sir. Captain Raven's sir. They're up to more mischief than ever before. I say, we've had reports of them slinking and sneaking around the lower quarter. Well then, I'm sure you'll get the job done. Good luck to you. I never dreamed we received the praise of the princess and the captain in person. Thank you for this gracious kindness. The extremists, huh? Those are the guys who plant bombs, hurt people, and put the town in a general state of panic, right? The very ones. We hadn't heard much from them for a while, but it sounds like they're up to their old tricks again. Are there really people who do things like that? Yeah, I can understand that they aren't thrilled with the Empire, but they've got no right involving innocent people. Unlike the guilds, they're a pretty disorganized bunch. People with chips on their shoulders tend to be that way. Makes it hard to put a stop to them once and for all. Well, it isn't like we have any clues ourselves. Shouldn't we just leave it to the knights? Suppose you're right. You can count on us, Your Highness, sir. Your Highness, sir. Well, we're going to the lower quarter, and we're going into the inn. This is where we should be finding our standing out character model target.
Are you Mimula?
That's right. And just who might you be?
We're Brave Vesperia, the guild who took the job you posted with the Union.
It's about time. I will, of course, dock your pay for all the waiting you've made me do.
No.
What? That's not fair!
Is this indecent young lady part of your brave... whatever you call it as well?
Do you have a problem with how I'm dressed?
It's your reputation. Now, are you serious about taking the job?
Well, what does it involve?
I'm just going to point out as well, hasn't she got the cut down stuff as well, revealing? What's your problem, lady?
I haven't seen my butler, Sebastian, since he left to negotiate with a certain guild. I'd like to get some word from him, but nobody seems willing to go for me.
Have you considered going yourself? It would make a lovely day trip, I'm sure.
This is no time for jokes. I have no interest in going anyplace that vile.
Which is where we come in, right?
Naturally, the commoners must heed the words of the nobility.
So what's a high and mighty noble like you doing in the lower quarter?
Well, you see... how rude. Why should you care?
And what guild are you talking about?
They are called Leviathan's Claw.
Leviathans?
You are to find out first if Sebastian is safe, and second, how the negotiations have gone.
What was he supposed to negotiate?
That is none of your concern.
Yeah, it's not, but we don't need any extra hassle.
So basically, you'd like us to bring this Sebastian back to you.
That's right.
If we're dealing with Leviathan's Claw, I guess we're off to the Manor of the Wicked.
Just what kind of dangerous hobbies are you people into?
Ugh, I thought I told you it was none of your business. You need only concern yourselves with the work I've hired you to do.
Such emotion is unbecoming of your ladyship.
I hear you, Rapide. Let's get going.
Right. We accept this task in the name of the brightest star in the night sky, Brave Vesperia.
What? Is that your little slogan? Please.
We can't possibly understand the refined tastes of such an elegant lady, Carol.
Oh, how dare you make fun of me? I won't stand for it.
Ooh. Right then, well, off to the Manor of the Wicked, it seems. Yes, a person in the lowest quarters working with essentially arms dealers. At the point in time where we learn of extremists in town. Can we join the I's and dot the T's? I'm not sure. Yes, I did mean to say it that way round. Off we go then. Quick flight. Won't even take us that long. Her model reminds me of another character we've once encountered. Ah, yes. Ah, yes. I like on the wrong way. That is down. That is not the correct direction. However, this is. Dahngrest in the center. Over here. Manor of the Wicked is right under me, isn't it? There it is. Can't see it because of the minimap. Yes. Her model reminds me of JoJo's. Hey, you guys are Brave Vesperia. How nice of you to remember. The boss isn't here anymore. Yeah, no reason for you to come sniffing around here anymore. Anybody named Sebastian come in lately? Huh, never heard of him. Wait, you know as well as I do we've got no idea what to do with that guy. Then he is here. Kept him here under house arrest while Jaeger was still with us. But to tell the truth, he's gonna be a waste of space these days. What are you saying? You're talking to Jaeger's killers! Jaeger is dead and gone. We're gonna have to face facts sooner or later. But there's a condition. Condition? We're trying to start an alliance with a guild called the Soulsmiths. Why would we want to do anything to help a bunch of arms smugglers? Go ahead, try and force your way in then. Alrighty, let's all play nice now. We need weapons to defend ourselves against the monsters, don't we? Without Jaeger, it's all we can do to survive out here. Soulsmiths, have you heard of them? Of course I know them. They're one of the 5 master guilds and they specialise in blacksmithing. But unlike the others, they keep pretty much to themselves. They built a forge deep inside a mountain and they still live there, tucked away from the world. That's it, we need somebody to find them for us. You want us to check every mountain on the planet? Yeah, right. You said old Raven didn't have at least a hunch up his sleeve, huh? No way! Leave it to the number 2 guy in the union. Guess this is the father knows best situation. Don't tell me you forgot your first client, you already. He might be good to chat with. That guy? Would this face ever lie to you? So if we can get a hold of these soulsmiths for you, you'll let the butler go? Don't see why we couldn't. Okay then. Well, we can still walk up and bash them in the face if we want to, by the look of it. But now we're weirdly going to do a job for them. I still don't think setting them up with people to make weapons is great to do for an organisation such as that. But I guess for a few thousand gold, we'll do pretty much anything. Maybe. Hey, you! Hello! Ah, it is my faithful delivery guild. This may be a bit abrupt, but are you with the Soulsmiths? Soulsmiths? Oh, you mean the Blacksmith Guild? No, I'm afraid I have nothing to do with them. Raven? That book these guys delivered for you. That's no ordinary book now, is it? There were guild codes written in there. You mean you looked inside of it? And wait, you can read codes? Guild codes used to be a way for the guilds to communicate with each other in secret. Huh, pretty clever. And the Soulsmiths are about the only guild still using them at this point. Dealing in weapons, carefully, has always been our guild's motto. Those who make the best weapons must always be neutral. So then, you are one of the smiths, which would make that novice who picked the book up a member as well. It would seem the jig is, as they say, up. Leviathan's Claw wants to get in touch with you. Oh, do they? Our boss never had much stomach for Yiga's unpredictability. Ah, then... But, I hear that man is dead now. Perhaps change is on the wind. It would at least be worth making contact with him. Come on, we've got to get that written down. I want some sort of proof we actually met one of the Soulsmiths. If I must, I suppose. Here you are. The signature represents the will of my guild. When coupled with our guild's reputation, it should be sufficient. The letter to the Leviathan's Claw has been gained. A letter from the Soulsmiths to Leviathan's Claw written about future deals between the 2 guilds. And we should be getting back to the Manor of the Wicked. Well, it's quite a quick trip at the very least. But again, why would you just, even if you're like supposedly making the best weapons should be neutral, okay. That's a bit weird anyway. I'd say partnering with someone like Leviathan's Claw is like as far away from neutral as you can get. I don't know. Come on, move those feet. Ugh. Hey, is that Sebastian? We've come with news about the Soulsmiths, so let Mr. Sebastian go, okay? Huh, do I know you? We had a deal here. No clue what you're talking about. They're just toying with us. But you said if we could make contact with the Smiths, you'd let Mr. Sebastian go. Oh, you must mean the guy who was here with me. There's only one thing that happens to losers like him in Leviathan's Claw. Then you... Okay, this guy's got to go. Watch that lip, boy. Let's see what you've got. He killed him.
We will not go easy on you.
He makes a deal and gets killed. I'm gonna go for you next. Oh no. Judas on you. You're a bit spooky there when you do that. Got poison repeat. Let's hope that hits some guys in the background as well. Please stop trying to poison me. I've got to keep trying to learn Azure Storm after all. One day I'll learn it. And another. Oh, got 2.
Man, I want some more.
Double kill. And we learn the skill of Musi, Spirits 2 as well. Hang in there. How do you feel? Who are all of you? We're Brave Vesperia. You're Sebastian? The very same. But how did you? Your employer asked that we come and pick you up. My lady sent you? How very fortuitous. Oh, that's right. Do wait here a moment. He's getting his luggage, is he? He is. Here I am. Whoa, hold on. What's with the luggage? Oh, just something I nearly forgot. That's a pretty big something. Honestly, paid no mind. Well, I do owe you my thanks. Are we not taking you there? Woof. Yeah, I smell fish too, boy. We're under no obligation to interfere in anything that seems, or everything that seems a bit off, are we? I wonder. They do say the customer's always right, but that's falsehood. At any rate, let's go collect our reward from our favourite noblewoman. Yeah, that phrase has lost its meaning so much. Alright then, back to Zaphius we go. Do you reckon we'll have another voiced conversation chat? It's interesting how it's kind of switching now between voiced cutscene and not. Yes, it's a nice big round bag. That's what I'll say about that. Lower core entrance, please. Nope, lower core. Nearly got empired. Why are they trying to kill me still? I'm not that evil. Ah, nighttime. Interestingly, actually, I'm not supposed to go here next. Interesting. So, my sub-event thing actually says I should go to Dahngrest next. So let's try that out. I'm never playing a game I have to follow a guide with again. Honest. Right, let's get over there. It makes sense to just head straight back, so maybe I've written something in a bit weird there. I don't know.